I had to do a deep breath on this one. It's that 10-day countdown. 10 days. 10 days and jumping on the plane, and may the universe, provide and do what it needs to do, My whole whoop, like throughout this whole journey, is the land will provide and the spirits will guide. Like, it's so simple, it's so real. And like, I'm not having any plans or anything. It's literally day by day. I'm gonna have to pause this video if someone pulling up, cause this shit gonna get deep. I wanna just go in on this shit. I'm gonna give y'all some knowledge and shit. So I know this is a little dose. I'm gonna pause it real quick and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. That was actually one of my neighbors. Just those little interactions are meaningful to me. I'm very respectful to everybody I interact with, and this lady from day one, she didn't judge me. She, always smiled at me, always said hi, even if I was out here smoking weed and shit. Like, and we just had another little interaction. She just said hi. She showed me her new vehicle. Like, that makes me happy. And if I can get that moment once a day, like, that's all I need. It's just a dose of love, a dose of kindness. That's all I need, and I can do me. And like, yeah, basically it's gonna be glorified homelessness or glamorized homelessness or some shit, like, because I'm going to be homeless, but I don't see it as me being homeless, because I am my home. This embodiment, this body right here is my home. I don't need shelter. The universe is my shelter. Now, I'm trying to be real mindful on what I say. So to give y'all an idea, this first year is mainly going to be focused on me, my health, my mental health, my well-being, what makes me happy. And if I know being outside makes me happy, I'm going to be outside. And majority of my time will be outside. We'll be with nature. I'm going to be doing a lot of writing, a lot of journaling. I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos. Like, this is the 10-day countdown. So I'm going to make sure, I'm going to try to jump on a video and just give y'all a little bit of something. Today I went to, Walgreens, and I chopped it up, like, with the lead, the head person that hired me. I told him straight up, like, I'm not going to, fight for a job or work for a company that, one, doesn't show any appreciation or gratitude, and two, they don't align with my values. Three, they're racist. Point blank period, they're racist as fuck. They try to say I was hostile because I started speaking up and advocating for myself. And it's hard when it's the majority against you. It's hard when it's the majority, ganging up on you and teaming up on you, and it became just me being bullied every day, and all I'm gonna do is work. And it wasn't about the job. It was about the structure. Hold on one moment. It was never about the job. It was about the structure, the routine, the ability to, wake up and be like, okay, I'm gonna go do something. And to have that, like, block a chunk of time to where I'm doing something. So then all I would have to focus on is before and after work. That chunk of time, I'm already doing something. I'm actively doing something. But here at home, my mental is like on a whole different, like, dimension. I'm always writing, I'm always reading, I'm always, conversing with myself and discussing certain things and trying to organize certain things and understanding I'm not tapping into my full potential, being placed in a box. And like I said in another video, is like, I know I'm good at this, like, pharmacy technician. Like, I know I'm good. I know I'm really good. But, like, what I know is, like, the secret sauce to any job. secret sauce to anything that you do, as long as you put your mind to it and you apply yourself. And I'm gonna trip y'all out with this. Back in Minnesota, I was a pharmacist or a pharmacy technician for maybe a week, bro. Maybe a week. I probably was like 3-4 days in and out of the pharmacy. And then I wasn't a pharmacy technician, I was a designated hitter, or pharmacy customer service specialist. So I was like a glorified like cashier. And I did that in Minnesota for almost a week. And then they're like, okay, well, how about you got a choice whether you want to do the pharmacy tech stuff or do you want to do shift lead? And I did the shift lead. And when I got here, on the application, they asked if I had some experience. I got some experience. They don't need to know how much or how long. They're not gonna, I gave them my resume. They're not gonna call people and dig into it and see how long. No, they're not. They want workers. They want bodies. They want people to be in there. And that's what any job. They're hungry. And if you, come in there with not only an open mind, but basically come in there a blank slate. Be willing to be molded. Be willing to do things how they want things done. Apply everything that they teach you. Because they're going to teach you, they're going to train you, regardless of what position you're going to. You can become the top or head in any position if you apply yourself, and that's not just at the job. When you're at home, apply yourself at home, study, read up on the medications, read up on, how to count the medications, on everything, and then when you're there, also study, download and lock in. Okay, this drug is here, this drug is here, this drug is here, so you know where everything is. And once you know where everything is, like physically, and then you need to download, basically, when it comes down to the customer side, you have to download the dynamic here in Oshkosh, or wherever you are. You have to download the customer base, because doing something like pharmacy tech, that's, face to face with people, you frontline healthcare. So now you got to understand and learn how to communicate on their level, and then once you get that script down, you have to put your own like flavor. Once you got the whole script, put in your own flavor and start approaching it like, oh, these your peoples, these your family. And once you lock in that, you start building a relationship, you start building a rapport with these people, regardless of the racism, regardless of the discrimination, regardless of the prejudice that you're going to have to face, or the microaggressions and the cultural insensitivity, because that's mainly what it is. It's cultural insensitivity. It's ignorance. It's plain blank ignorance, and we have to live in it, and I can't allow that stuff to happen around me and not, me say anything, especially if I'm educated on it and I've taught it and I've studied it and I've practiced, I lived it. If you Google me, the proof is there. I'm a founding father of a nonprofit that is mainly focused on providing youth with a voice. This was youth. This is low-income kids. This is kids in and out of foster care. This is kids in treatment centers, runaways, kids dealing with drug addictions, abuse, trauma, dealing with mental health illnesses like autism, fucking ADHD, OCD, and, gathering all this information and not staying in that little bubble that they put you in. Okay, you got all these labels surrounding you. We try to break that bubble and allow them to become leaders, become the teachers, or become, because they know what works for them. I know what works for me. I know what's, makes me tick. I know what makes me happy. I know what I don't like. I know what irritates me. And not necessarily avoid those things, but learn how to coexist amongst those things peacefully. Now, all that being said, is day by day since January 10th, since I got out the psych ward. I was in the fucking psych ward. I tried to jump off a freaking parking garage and everything. I got stabbed 32 times. After I got released and I got here in Oshkosh, I had 2 buckets of clothes and a basement to sleep in. And it was like, live your life. And it just made no sense to me. Like, this whole time, it made no sense. Like, I'm doing everything right, and there is still conflict. Regardless of my attitude, regardless that I meditate every day in yoga, I'm still placed as hostile. I'm still placed as insubordinate. I'm still placed as, You know, regardless if I put in 32 hours of overtime every single pay period, every single time I got a check, there was no less than 30 hours of overtime. And the difference with me, it wasn't about the work. It was about the routine and structure and that opportunity to provide myself with challenges and learn how to grow. And honestly, this whole time me here in Oshkosh was preparing me for this soul drift, for this journey. And I'm only speaking on customer service. Now, if you look at my resume, I've done it all. From painting houses, interior, exterior, building retaining walls, doing cement pathways, doing landscaping, starting my own t-shirt company, to literally building a cafe. Like, I literally did the demolition work to this building. I did, you know, the building of the walls, the restoration process of it, the lighting, the electricity work. Like, I've done HVAC work. I've obtained all these skills and all these abilities, warehouse work, you know, in every single job, from FedEx to Walgreens to even working at Ramsey County Human Services. I've always found myself at the top, and that's because I apply myself. Bro, if you give me a job that I shovel shit on a day-to-day basis, I best believe I'm gonna be the best shit shoveler that there ever will be. I will, you know, somehow invent some kind of contraption that, you know, my brain will tick and work. And okay, if that's like what I'm gonna do on a day-to-day basis, I'm gonna shovel shit and this is my life, I'm gonna make it easy for myself, and I'm gonna develop some kind of contraption where all I gotta do is push a button or push this machine, and it will literally floop, floop, floop. It'll sort through all the good waste and then all the chunks of shit that need to be shoveled, and I'll floop, floop, and I'll get my job done in half time while everyone's sitting there struggling and breaking their back. I'll learn how to evolve, and I'm like that with everything. So what I'm getting at is this life that we all live on a day-to-day basis. We wake up, we work, we pay our bills, we, you know, tax season, holidays, sports, the TV shows, the games, it's all a distraction. It's all a distraction. And it makes no fucking sense to me. And I've been slowly, like, you know, like, I don't watch TV like that. I don't play video games like that. Yeah, it's fun and it's a distraction and it helps me, you know, but the only reason we need all of that is because of boredom. The lack of being satisfied with life as a whole. And that's the truth. It's all about boredom. We need hobbies and this and this and this and this and this to stimulate. Because majority of us, we don't self-stimulate. We don't know how to imagine, or we don't know how to create or discover or explore. That childhood imagination is gone. And that's the problem. It's not childhood imagination. It's human being imagination. It's us as humans. We are still that child that was just, everything was new and everything was fascinating, and oh wow, that feeling, that amazement. Whoa, they just blew up the fucking balloon and made it into, you know, a freaking an elephant. Or, you know, we had like those simple things, those simple amazements. Everything was new. That's still us, yo. That's still who we are. We can still be children. We can still be, you know, human. We don't have to be childish. We can still have maturity and, you know, have intelligence. And it's not immature to be childish. It's freedom. It's pure freedom. And America was founded on freedom. But as America evolved, it became a box, a cage of consumerism. Our lives evolve and our whole interconnectedness, our whole working, our whole day-to-day lives. I've seen it on both ends. I was homeless when I was a baby. I was 11 years old out here, and that was my choice. There ain't no ill malice or, you know, no wrongdoings on my mom. Duke said she understood. She was like, you grown, buddy. You want to be grown, go live your life. Most 11-year-olds come back in a week or 2 weeks and be like, oh, mommy. My dumb ass, I was gone. 11 years old with a backpack, I'm gone. And this is what happened. You know, I was a stepdad for 12 years. I raised 2 kids, 2 beautiful kids, 2 amazing fucking kids. Yeah, it didn't end it the way I wanted it to. You know, I was still made out to be the monster or the bad guy. And that's what all of my relationships, all of my connections, not just, you know, relationships with women, relationships with everybody. It's always been about them and their gratification, their dreams, their lives, their hopes, and me being a superhero. And I don't want it anymore. I've said that since the beginning of being here in Oshkosh. I want freedom. I want inner peace. I want solace. I want to be left alone. Don't get me wrong. If you see me on the road, come pull up on me. Come give me some real connection. Talk with me. Converse with me. Don't have me sit here and talk to you. I've already been talking to people my whole life. I talk and I talk and I talk and I talk and no one's listening. And now here it is. I'm making a vow. 29 years of my life has been given to the American society, and done a damn pretty good job. I've accomplished a lot in my life. But if I continue living this way, and I know this, if I continue living this way, I'm gonna end up killing myself. Because I'm happy inside, but when I interact with the outside world, it's not happy. It fucking irritates me. That's the only sadness I have. The only pain is from the outside world. Before, it was all me. It was all self-sabotage. Me in my head, oh, poor me, poor me, poor me. Now it's all gone and the fucking noise is gone. It's all about me now. No ego, no pride, none of those emotions. Everything is literally, when I get on that plane, everything I know on a like day-to-day life basis, like everything that I was taught, it's gonna be untaught. When I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. There's no need to hide a sleeping person. I'm not on drugs. I'm not out here stealing or robbing or taking away from anybody. I'm gonna explore America, enjoy my world, and shit. My goal, though, I really want to hit every 50 state. I won't rest until I hit every single fucking state. I'm gonna start with the warmer climates and then move to the colder climates and stuff like that. I'm already prepared. I'm already out here. Look at, I got no gloves on. I've been outside for almost an hour now, 2 hours now. I'm prepared. My body's prepared for the cold climates. But I want to be able to enjoy Mother Nature and wake up and sleep wherever I desire. And if I'm in front of your business sleeping, just politely tell me to move. If you're not going to offer me a blanket or somewhere to lay my head at, politely ask me to move and I'll move around. But honestly, there shouldn't be any problems. There shouldn't be any conflict, because all I want is peace, love, and kindness, and respect, unity. And I manifested so much in my life, and that's what I'm manifesting now, and that's what's going to happen. So I can talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. That'll be for tomorrow or later on tonight. I might drop a video tonight before I go to bed. I just know I need to clear my head so I can enjoy my day. This is 10 days now. I did some journaling today. I did my morning walk. I gathered my last little belongings. I have no connections to this place. No attachments. Laundry's clean. My backpack should be arriving soon. I'm gonna pack up my bag and then wait for this money to hit. Sayonara. Allow the land to provide and the spirits to guide. I love everybody. Peace and blessings. Hope y'all find inner peace. Find what makes y'all happy. because I found what makes me happy, and I'm gonna take it.